Welcome to the Asphalt 8 car review of the Trion Nemesis. Is 2,000 horsepower necessary? It is once you've had it. That's what Trion's website claims, and it definitely lives up to its promise. With a top speed of over 270 miles per hour and a 0 to 60 in 2.8 seconds, this 2,000 horsepower beast should definitely not be missed. Starting off at the 1636 rank, the Trion stats are nothing short of breathtaking. Anyone who acquires this car will easily pass all of the season races. A max rank of 1737 also boasts the highest max rank in the game. But finally, the max pro rank of 1805 is the highest in the game, and any driver who upgrades it to this level will not be disappointed. Let's test this beast against its main competitor, the RENAULT Sport RS01. We will show an acceleration test and a race with max and pro configurations. After reviewing acceleration, we can conclude that the Trion has much better acceleration than the RS01. This will definitely matter if you want to play multiplayer. The next test is a max only race versus the two cars on Venice. Looking at the two laps, the Trion destroyed the Renault by beating it by almost 5 seconds. The Nemesis is for sure the best car to use at max rank. Pro kits will help you even more than it needs to. The last test will be with max pro cars on French Guiana. Although the Renault was close, the Trion won the race once again. Its acceleration is simply too much for the Renault. However, on long tracks, the Trion might lose to cars such as the HTT and the RS01. The Trion is a beautiful car that I highly recommend for anyone to buy. The acceleration is simply amazing, the nitro is great enough to skip using an extra tank, and it is for sure the king of all short tracks. For long tracks, the Trion may lose by a few tenths of a second and may not be the best choice for some cups. However, If you play multiplayer, you are unstoppable, unless you find another driver with a Trion. Please note that the card costs 4 million credits to buy, 3.5 million credits to max, and around 3 million credits and 60 Force Induction V8 cards to Pro. This will cost a lot of money and should be in the back of your mind when purchasing. That is all for this review of the Trion Nemesis. Thank you all for watching.